This is the Donahue Building. It was built in 1883 as a printing. This is Printers Row. There's about 6 blocks that are landmarks. So the first, we're going to see 2 units in here. When they sold this building, they sold it by raw square footage. I think it was 60 or 80 cents a square foot, and that was in the late 70s. It was the first loft conversion in the city. So each space is very different and unique.
Okay, and you were telling me that you actually lived in this building.
Yes, my husband and I lived in this building, in the arched window and the large window next to that on the 2nd floor, which I understand is where they had their main offices. And it was just wonderful.
How long ago was that?
We moved out in 2002, so we were here from 97 until 2002.
Okay.
Yeah, about 5 years.
When I was walking up earlier, I noticed this plaque next to the door.
Oh yes, one of the owners has done extensive research on a few of the buildings in the neighborhood. So he got that plaque, and it's the landmark district, but the building is not landmark.
Yeah, it said that this particular building is one of the more historic buildings in the neighborhood. I guess it was the first industrial loft in all of Chicago, I believe it said.
That's right, right. And anything that was business or industry and is now residential is considered a loft. In this neighborhood, Printers Row, we have a park across the street. Eventually, those 2 streets and that parking lot will be all part of one park, from the transportation building to the row building.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
how long has that plan been?
It was supposed to start after the Printers Row Book Fair this year, but we're a little bit delayed in getting started. So hopefully within the next year it'll be done.
Okay, neat. Who's backing that? Is that the Chicago Park District? Okay, great. All right, well, let's go inside and have a look.
Okay. It was built in the teens and the 20s. So you can see you've got the original hardwood floors here. We actually have some safes that were used for the flammable inks and gold leaf.
They're shiny floors. Look like they've just been waxed.
Yeah, we take great care of the building. Great care. We may have some family members here.
Okay.
But I did tell them that we were coming. Hello? Hello? Maybe they stepped out.
Anybody home?
No, I guess not. So again, you see the original hardwood floors here. Exposed timber. The interesting thing about this unit is originally the 7th and 8th floors were supposed to be business, so they laid a layer of concrete and then another floor or carpeting. So it's a little more soundproof than if that would be your subfloor.
Okay, so you probably couldn't hear children or dogs running around.
You can hear some, but it's not as loud as if that wasn't present up there.
Okay.
Like the unit we lived in, I mean, we could hear the TV and stuff.
Yeah, I mean that's something that comes with the territory with timber lofts.
Yeah, it didn't bother us. Yeah.
But now those top 2 floors are all condos.
Right. Correct. Yeah, we do. There are a couple businesses in the building because this is a work-live building.
Yeah.
So this, my understanding is that this design, this interior design, was designed by Papa George Haynes, who's a well-known Chicago architect.
Yeah.
The kitchen interior was recently redone, and the vanity was redone, and the current owners added this room because originally it was just all one big room.
Okay. This kitchen area is very interesting. Is this unique to this
Yes,
unit?
yes. That's what's interesting about this building. Every unit is different.
Right. And I would imagine that you get these appliances with it?
Yes.
Even though it's a resale? That's something you have to ask about.
Traditionally in Chicago, appliances transfer.
Okay.
Yeah, even washers and dryers. Now, in this case, the washer and dryer was a gift, a wedding gift, so they're taking that. But normally, the washers and dryers convey, and the appliances all convey, unless it's specified. You know, maybe there'd be a unique chandelier that the owner wants to take, and then that would be disclosed.
Right. But in this case, you benefit from the creativity and construction.
Yeah, creative and then. And also, usually you get window treatments in resale. You know, even a new building that's maybe 3 years old, usually people have window treatments. Okay. That can be quite expensive.
Okay. What's the listing price of this unit?
This one is listed at $386,000.
386,000. Okay. Do you have any idea how much?
It's
what
about
the square footage is?
About 1,500 square feet.
Okay.
2 bedroom, 1 bath, and it's kind of interesting, I think, how they designed the living space, because as I said originally, that was all open.
Yeah.
So you've got pocket doors here for privacy for the bedroom, and also in the bathroom you have pocket doors, as well as 2 ways to get into the bathroom. So you can enter off that hall. So if you have guests, you can close this door and they can use the bath.
Nice.
And then over here, you've got another pocket door. So if you're having a party and they don't need to use the tub, you close this off and they just use the half bath part of it.
Okay.
So I think that's pretty clever. You're not wasting a lot of space on a second bath.
Right.
You've got more living space.
And this is where you would stack your washer and dryer.
Right.
There's a window leading from the shower into the bedroom.
Yeah, so if you'd use it for, like guests and that, you might want to put frosted glass in there or a curtain or something.
It's kind of a funny feature.
It is, yeah.
And this, of course, is the toilet area.
This was the original lighting that was here, but they did redo the vanity.
Okay. And this is your...
And here's your exit to the hallway. I'm going to turn these lights out.
Interesting.
That's kind of interesting.
Yeah. So what kinds of other things should you think about when buying a resale as opposed to a new construction?
Well, in this instance, there was no central air put in originally. So you have to be aware that there's window units. There are a few units in the building that have central air because they're close to the roof, but most of them are window units. You have to think about the condition of the windows.
Right.
That they had a special project. They didn't replace the windows because there's 40 different window shapes in the building. But they hired carpenters to come in and take every window out and redo it. So you want to look at the condition of things like that, which could potentially be special assessments.
Right. Do you happen to know what the assessments are like in this place?
I do have it here. The assessment here is $650 a month. That includes your basic cable, your heat, common insurance. There's 3 full-time employees, so someone's here every day.
Okay.
Water, trash.
A door person?
No door people. They have security key fobs that they use.
Okay, great.
When someone moves out, they can deactivate it.
Now, how would you say the pricing here compares with other comparably sized units in the neighborhood?
I think it's priced very well. We've had quite a few showings on it. And when you think about what you and I have seen in new construction pricing, and the square footage,
you're getting a much better price per square foot here.
Right. So you want to go see the next one?
Yeah. Could we take a look in this other bedroom? Or
sure. That's I didn't know that we were going to be taking pictures, so the lights aren't on and things aren't really prepared, but...
I think that's just fine.
Yeah. So if you don't have children, it could be a second bedroom, it could be an office, it could be a den.
Right.
Or if you don't want it, you can take it down easily.
Okay, great.
Loft that was completely redone just 2 years ago.
When you say it was redone, that expense is basically assumed by the owner.
Yes. What the owner did is they owned the rear unit. They purchased the front unit and they took everything out. They redid the ceiling. In this case, you don't have the timber. You have soundproofing up above the drywall.
I see.
You have recessed lighting.
And they knocked out a wall over here?
They knocked out a couple of walls. They put new flooring, wide plank flooring in.
Yeah, this is very different.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. It scarcely feels like a timber loft anymore.
Yeah.
Well, that's not.
No, I mean, you still have some timber and brick, but yeah, it's different, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Very large living room.
Yeah, this is what they use as a family room. You have living, dining over there. You even have a butler's pantry here.
Oh, neat.
So great storage.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to have a look at this kitchen.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm going to turn lights out. Yeah, you've got Snodero cabinets. You have quartz countertop here. And this one is listed at $959. And the assessment here is $1343.
Okay.
$1354.
Kind of
but
nice.
Because you have it's about 3,000 square feet.
Oh, wow.
10-foot ceilings.
So how many bedrooms are there?
Now this is a 2-bedroom. One thing I really think is different, these are the doors. And they kind of go back into the wall.
That's unusual.
Which, yeah, it really is kind of neat because it gets it out of your way.
Yeah.
And full height, too.
Yeah. Huh. It almost looks like a sliding door.
It does, yeah. So this is the 1-bedroom. You've got a huge, this is very unusual in a condo to have such a huge laundry room with a utility sink.
Yeah, you're right. I only see those in the suburbs.
Yeah.
Nice large bathroom as well.
Yeah, good sized bathroom. And then this could actually be made into 2 bedrooms. Currently it's a baby's room and a guest room.
Okay.
Again, you know, with a resale, you usually get window treatments.
Mm-hmm. Nice big windows.
Mm-hmm. That's your radiator heat underneath.
Okay. And looks like they put in some doors here so that you can step out onto the fire escape for some air.
You're not really supposed to use the fire escape, but it's supposed to be used as a fire escape. So you have to have 2 means to get out of a condo.
Right.
That would be one, and the door would be the other one.
Okay.
And then we have the master suite to look at. And I think this is kind of interesting. You have the same flooring, but 2 different stains. And I was told by someone that this is not uncommon in Europe. That the different colors delineate private areas and public areas, or gathering areas. So if you have guests, they normally wouldn't go into an area where the floor was different. I don't know if that's true or not, but it's a good story.
That's interesting.
Yeah.